What's up, my boys and girls and or others, they slash thems as well. I want to be inclusive here. Um, I was going to say I've done a lot of these recently, but I haven't done that many. I've done just like a previous one a little bit ago, but in the span of like the last few months or so, I've done a decent amount of these. It's not even that many, I'm just saying, like comparatively to previous times. Anyways, here's what we're talking about this time. I always have some, and here's the thing. I don't want to like talk about like random topics. Maybe in the future I will talk about some like random stupid shit, but like usually with these videos, I like to talk about serious stuff. And this time I want to talk about a couple things, but let's just start. Let's talk about entitlement. I feel like so many people are entitled these days. Now, let's start with this though. Obviously, I've talked about, and I don't know if I've talked about it enough or got really in depth with it, but about people not caring what others think, and about the whole view that others' opinions don't at the end of the day matter. No, it's not that they don't matter at all. As it's like your opinion is the only one that at the end of the day trumps every other opinion. You can listen to other people's opinions. You can like them or dislike them or care about them or not care about them. But at the end of the day, like truly, like actually truly, this is just facts. Yours is the only opinion that actually matters. Because once you decide something, it's fact. Or it's opinion. Or it's just how it is. Once you decide that the vaccine is a fucking scam, it just is. Because you decided it was. It's your opinion. It's what you wanted to think and decide, and this is how it is. And if I decided, you know what? My channel is going to be the best channel. My channel is going to be succeed. I'm going to do great things with it. I'm going to accomplish all my goals with my channel and everything else even. I'm going to accomplish my goals. I'm going to keep working on them. If I say all that, like, okay. Who knows if I actually do achieve them or not. The point is that it's my truth. My truth is that I will complete them. And if I don't complete them, I don't complete them. And if I do, I do. But my truth is that, in my opinion, what I believe shapes how my life is. And I said, okay, this is going to happen, so it's going to happen. And you could tell me it's not going to, but it doesn't matter because it's going to happen. And if it doesn't happen, I don't know, who really cares about it? You told you so. I mean, because it doesn't matter anyways. Point is, what you believe, your opinion is the only one that matters. Is the point of this. Your opinion is the only one that ever matters. Ever. Others can matter. Others can matter to you. You can make others matter. That's cool. But at the end of the day, it's only because you're using theirs to influence yours. Right? Yours matters, but they are influencing yours. You're letting them. By the end of the day, yours just matters. You don't just do stuff because other people are like, oh yeah, they said so. Yeah, they said so. Don't do that. Like, anyways, entitlement. Two things. I want to have a few things. First thing I want to talk about is entitlement. I feel like so many people are entitled. Like they feel like they deserve things. People feel like, I think this generation in particular, grew up with the internet, feels like it gets everything almost handed to them. Not everyone, but people who grew up with the internet, actually access to it. I guess they just didn't learn these like core things in life. Like the core things, like how it is to not have internet, or like a lot of social bonds and stuff. Like these kids just didn't like learn this shit, and I feel like they just should have not. I feel like most kids should just not have like phones or internet when they're young, like until they're like teens. But they're gonna have it because everyone else it's a social standard for everyone to have it when they're young. People are gonna have them, even in elementary school. Everyone has phones and shit. So when all the kids have phones, you're gonna have phones as well, because you're gonna be, oh, mommy, look. Even if you never heard about the internet before, because you were like sheltered from that, you're gonna hear about it somehow. Like, look, there's people on there. Like, and I feel, for me, it's like, I don't really care that much about how the future is after I'm dead. But in the future, when they have more tech, I have a feeling it could definitely be fucked. Just because humans were not made for electronics. They were not made for the tech we have. It's like our brains are so smart, but what we can make from that, we're not ready for. If we can make these complex algorithms and complex AI and machines, and in theory, we can make actual sentient AI. In theory, right? But like, we can't handle that. Like, humans weren't built for that. We're just like fleshy little bodies. We're probably one of the weakest, if not the weakest mammal. We're really weak. Our bodies are weak. Even though we're smart, we're very weak to emotional stuff. That's one of our biggest weaknesses is emotional. Bugs destroy us because we have no fur or any protective layer other than like thin fucking skin, and we're fucking ugly. That's another one. The only reason we're beautiful to ourselves, to other humans, is because it's like some chemical in your brain that's like and it's just to reproduce. It's just a creation of evolution. It's like that's the only reason like things are other people are beautiful to people who are actually attracted to others, except for people who I think it's called asocial or some shit. We don't not attract to anything. The people who are attracted to other humans, the reason they are because it's just part of this how we stayed alive all these years. If we weren't attracted to others, we wouldn't fuck them. That's the only reason we were. The only reason we survived, because in our evolution it was like, okay, the only way we can reproduce is if you fuck them, and the only reason we can get you to fuck them is if you think they look fucking hot. So you gotta like the bunda. You gotta like the bunda. You know, the face. You gotta be a W. And actually, in the old time, they won't even care about no fucking face. Like, hey, you're the opposite sex. Let's go for it. What I'm talking about. Point is, hey, we're back at the point is. I mean, I don't know why we keep doing this. It's the same shit. Yeah, but entitlement. My bad. I need a fucking drink. God damn. It's water. It's water. It's water. It's not alcohol. Anyways, it's water. I almost said something I probably shouldn't say. So, forget about what I was going to say there. Don't even assume. Right? Whatever you assume, you're wrong. Okay, so, it's water. So, entitlement. Entitlement is one of the banes of most humans right now. Because so many people feel like they deserve shit. And when they feel they deserve shit, it leads to so many problems. Like, and I feel like a lot of it's because of the internet. Like, you just grew up with all this good shit, and you're like, give me more. I've said this with creators. Creators are entitled to, a lot of them are, small ones, they feel like they're entitled to, you have, look at me. I think my content's good. So you have to watch it. But it's like me. I can think my content's the greatest content in the world. But if nobody wants to watch that shit, that's up to them. Hey, I guess my greatest content in the world was only the greatest content in the world for me. If that's how it happened. That's not how it's going to happen, but I'm just saying if that were the case. But I'm built differently, so. But that will happen for many number of people. The only reason I will succeed is because I'm built differently. It's just that simple. I didn't mention this in the other video. I kind of did, but I didn't go into it. I'm built differently. I'm just built differently. Other niggas will just give up. Like, you know what? I've noticed there's so many people who are just going to fail. And I know 100% they'll fail because they don't have it in them. They don't have the dog. They don't have that. I'm not giving up attitude. They will just fail. They're just going to give up. And that's how you fail. That's the only way you fail is you give up. And they will just give up. They will not achieve their goals because they will give up. I will never give up. I will never give up to achieve my goals. Achieve my goals. I could change my goals, but I will never give up. So I will always succeed. Of the many people who are going to give up. And this is the thing. You may say, okay, you'll probably give up at some point. But no, bro. Usually people will say this, I won't give up. And then at the hardest point, that's where they give up. The hardest point where it's like fucking devastating. Like, oh my God, this is tough. And I get like back and forth. Of like, you should give up. It's going to be fucked. Or, keep going. And then I always correct it and say, let's keep going. I'm never going to let the other side win. I've had it even recently, even today. I have it like almost every like week. Or sometimes I even have multiple times a day. It happens often. We'll have the urge to be like, you know what? Just give up. But my counteracting, I always counteract it every time. Every time I counteract it, and I say, you know what? No, I will not. And I want to keep that happening for ever, as long as possible, until I die. So, hey, other people, they will give up at the hardest point. Even with the hardest point where I feel the worst, I'm not gonna give up, because you have to. That's the best place to not give up. Makes you the strongest, because you at the hardest point you didn't give up. Not difficult anymore. Then easy. Go achieve your goals then. I mean, it's still gonna be difficult stuff happening, but you just achieved like the most difficult feat that you would have to achieve. Going through the hardest thing you had to go through and getting out of it, still trying, not giving up. Most people, I mean it, and even for me, it will be difficult. It's not like it's easy. Even for me, I'd be like, oh damn, I really want to give the fuck up. Like, imagine like the most devastating shit that can happen to you. For me, I can think like, bro, no limbs, my limbs are off. Maybe I have like a mental illness. People around me die. Like crazy shit, right? I mean crazy shit. And if you can get through that, like imagine all my limbs off, bro, and somehow I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna achieve my goals. Maybe I changed my goals. Maybe it's not making videos anymore. But I changed my goals. I'm like, you know what? This goal, I'm gonna go for this one. And I still am still trying. I'm not just like laying down and dying. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep going. I'm gonna keep living, keep doing my thing. I'm gonna get through it. But other people just be like, you know what? Fuck it all, man. I mean, even if I can get to my original goal, like, well, I can get my original goal, and I don't really want a new one. So they don't even try to make a new one. If I can succeed in one of my goals, I would be like, you know what? I could change it. I can if I want to. I don't have to. I don't have to keep going with a goal that I don't want to do anymore. But as long as I want the goal, I'm gonna keep going with it. But the only time I'll change it if I don't want it. If I don't want it anymore. But you know what? I don't want to get fit. I don't want to work out anymore. If I actually say this, but like, that's not gonna happen. Of course I do. But anyways, point is entitlement. People don't want to work for things. I've had a recent development, from like since like COVID times in 2020. And it's a long time coming. It's still even in development. But my development is going into a better person that basically is not entitled and doesn't expect or need or want shit for anyone else. And I want to do shit myself. I want to get my own shit, buy my own shit. I want to achieve my own shit. I don't need like tons of help. I can have help here and there, but I don't need tons of help. I don't need anyone to do shit for me. I do it myself. All right, I figure shit out myself. All right, and that's what I've been even doing with YouTube. I've been like, I figured it out myself. Right? I don't like. Sometimes I look at videos. I've looked at a lot in my days. I've looked at a lot of fucking videos on how to do good on YouTube. They're all the same shit, and they all boil down to like the same shit every time. So I just stopped watching them. It's all just like, and it all boils down to what really actually matters, and this really is what matters: is just make good content and make a lot of good content. Make good content and a lot of it. Good content and a lot of that. That's really it. But yeah, really, this entitlement though, because this entitlement that people have, I feel like they deserve things, and I just feel like it's just kind of sad because with me and my development going into like my non-entitled, because I used to be pretty entitled too. Let's be honest. I was not too entitled, but like kind of. Also, you know what? Like, especially your YouTubers, like, you know, give me subs. I want subs right now. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm doing making good videos, and my videos were garbage. And hey, you can even say they still are if you want to say that. Go ahead. But I think I like my videos right now, and I want to continue improving them because I never want to just like stagnate. I want to continue being better and better and make them so good that I can't even fathom a way to make them even better. And then once I can't fathom a way to make them better, I've succeeded. Because I don't know how to make. I guess I'll get some other people to come around. Like, any way you think it can get better? Okay, I never thought about that, you know. But yeah, entitlement is a big one, and I feel like I've developed, and I'm keeping on going. I'm still developing, getting rid of entitlement, and I've been on a good journey. I'm very good. I'm really ahead. I've started. It mostly happened this year, but yeah, I think more people need to be on this journey of getting rid of like wanting things from what is it? Needing things from other or feeling like they deserve it, because you don't deserve shit. All right, you when you're born, you're not born and then you get whatever the fuck you want. You're born and then that's it. Whatever happens after that is up to you, bro. Like you don't just get to have shit. You gotta go get that shit. That's the point. All right, you gotta go get that shit. It is how it is, bro, and I think it's better that way. I think it's better that you don't just be given shit. And this is also a thing. It's not really that important, but it's a good like way to look at it, because like it's like a small portion of the bigger story. The bigger story is entitlement, but a small like look into it is like, you know, Christmas, which for me recording this is coming up soon, and some people be like, you know what? And when I was a kid, of course I'm gonna be more entitled. I'm a kid, right? And I was like, you know, I want like lots of presents, right? I want lots of presents, and if I don't, then I feel like if I didn't get like what I wanted, or my presents was like socks and stuff, or, oh, I wanted an Xbox, you know. And it's like now I'm like, bro, I don't need presents. Like literally, give me nothing, and I don't care. Like let's say like before, I'd be like, this person give this person 10 presents, and me none. I hate this, but now I'm like, cool. It'll be a little bit like, I wonder why they did that. That's interesting, but it would just be like, I wonder why. Like, is there a reason for this? Like, it's kind of odd. I mean, but it's not like I'm like, I hate them. How dare they not? Like, you need to give me shit. Literally, you don't have to give me anything. I want to earn it. If I want something from you, I'm gonna earn it. Same as your view on even this video, in any video, even for like viewers watching this. Like, I want to earn your views. I want to earn your subscription. You know, I don't want you just do it because you feel like pity or you're just, I guess I'll do it. I want to earn it. I want you to feel like, I really want to. I want to subscribe. You know, like that type of stuff. Well, I want to give him money. I actually want to. Not because I feel like I should. I want to. I want to give him money. You know, it's like, you know what I mean? And, yeah, entitlement. Get rid of it. Work on getting rid of entitlement. Stop feeling like you need stuff or people owe you something or anything. Just get the fuck out of here. They don't owe you shit. So, that's what I'd say about that. But, second thing I'd talk about is, what was it? It was entitlement. I'm almost forgetting it now. And we also have this worldwide issue I've thought about. And it's kind of like a lack of compassion, a lack of feeling, and more emptiness. And I noticed this because when I was a kid, I noticed that like everything, maybe it's just like I don't think it's just this is part of it, but when I was a kid, I was like, you know what? Like, basically, I was more caring, or I cared about more stuff. I noticed this affecting me. I'm gonna talk about how it affects me first, and then how it affects others. So let's start with that. So, actually, know others, and then how it affected me. Yeah, let's do others first. So, how it is with others is when I was a kid, I felt like people around me, you know, like stuff I did was, you know, like I feel like there was more compassion. Stuff was more important. And I feel like these days people just don't care, or there's a lot of people. There's less people being as nice, and there's more like fuckheads. People, more kids just doing fuck shit, and there's more, just like not caring. Like you know, I don't know. It's like when I was a kid, I feel like it really what's really going to me. I feel like when I was a kid, certain things mattered a lot. You know, like nowadays, like back then, like I guess it's just kind of like a getting older thing, but if I were to like get like a new game, right? I'd be like, what? Oh my god, I got a new game. Or like if I would get like a PC when I was younger, I know my mind would be fucking blown. But when I got one, I have my PC out right now. I'm not gonna show you. It's my discount dirty. Well, I mean it's not that dirty. Anyways, point is, when I got my computer, I was like, you know what? I was excited for it. I was. I was not. It was not like I wasn't excited. Of course, I'm excited. But I wasn't. I know that it's different though. I would be more excited before than now, right? But here's the thing. I feel like more people are just empty. I just feel an emptiness sometimes. I've talked about it before, but I never really made it into a video. I've talked about it many times in many different videos, but I've never uploaded any of them. It's just hard to explain. Sometimes I get this feeling of emptiness. I feel like I kind of understand it now, because this feeling of emptiness. I don't know I don't know how I can explain it, but it's like a feeling of, well, emptiness. You feel empty. You feel emotionless. You feel, actually, it's not even that you feel emotionless. It's that you feel. I thought it was depression at first, and that's why I didn't upload the video, because I thought it was depression. But back then I thought, this is like a few years ago, I thought it was depression, but I'm pretty sure it's not anymore. It's not depression because I still get it sometimes, and I'm not fucking depressed. I know I'm not. I know myself, and I know I'm not. You can go try to say I am. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I know me better than you know me. So what the fuck you talking about? I know I'm not. And it's like, I personally, like, I'm good. Here's the thing, I'm good. Emotionally, I'm better than I've ever been. Physically, I'm getting better. I'm working on it. You know, maybe there's some stuff, you know, like some stuff I need to work on, but there's always stuff you need to work on. Like maybe I have no friends. Yes, I do have no friends. And you're like, well, you have no friends, but you're like, happiest you've ever been? Yeah, I mean, I've never had any friends ever. I've already talked about this. I've had no friends ever, 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 ever. No true friends. Maybe like people maybe hang out with a little bit, but I've never actually had long term, like more than like a month friends. You know, I just don't. Friends just don't come to me. Pause. But yeah, but it's never been a problem because just how it's always been, right? It's always been like this, so it's not really. There's nothing really new, right? But where was I going with this? Well, where was I going with that? I'll just talk about that real quick. Uh, but um, but this feeling of emptiness, I feel like is more just it's not depression, but it's more like just a feeling of like I feel like I'm good, right? I'm perfectly fine, but it's like my mind is telling me it's giving me unnecessary anxiety, right? I know everything's fine. I know there's gonna be struggles. I know I'll get through them. I know with how I am, I'm good, bro. I know my future is, you know, from my perspective, good. Unless something unexpected happens. I mean, you never know. But from how I'm gonna play out the story, basically, I'm playing the video game, and how I'm playing my character is I'm building my character well, and I'm doing well with my character build. So, hey, it is what it is. You know, get my stats, my good stats. You know, I'm not like doing stupid stats. Like, but the good thing is, usually you could just like in games. Sometimes you can't really go back in stats, but I can just like go back in stats and just like repurpose them in other stats, or rather, there's an almost like an unlimited amount of stats. But in games, you have like, oh, you have to level up, but I just have an unlimited amount of stats basically. But or just a really high amount. But it's like a feeling of, I guess it's like I feel like it's anxiety for sure. It's my anxiety telling me, hey, feel anxiety about this. Like it'll be small stuff too. Like you'll be like, I'll be making a video, right? I'll upload it. I'll get no comments. Now views are irrelevant to me. Subscribers are irrelevant to me. What matters to me are likes and comments, right? So I get no comments, no likes, or like not a lot of likes and not a lot of no comments at all. I'd be like, no one likes this video, and no one's watching it. Which, to be honest, literally no engagement, no like or comments. I don't know if people enjoyed the video that way unless they like or comment. So I'm just saying, like, otherwise, to me, if I have no likes or comments, I see it as the person who watched it didn't like the video, so it's basically like a false view. Like, I'm like, well, that wasn't really worth it. A view wasn't worth it because they didn't do anything with it. No actions can't happen from that. They just watched the video and left. Like, that's not good for my channel. Like, come on, bro. It's just like a wasted impression because they didn't do anything with it. They didn't like, comment, or subscribe. So, I mean, it's not like that bad. It's cool. It's whatever. You know how I'm saying that? I know I'm saying that's cool. It's whatever. But what I'm trying to say is, sometimes my brain will tell me and give me anxiety and say, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to you. You should feel really sad about this. You should get anxiety right now. And it will actually happen. I'm like, why am I getting anxiety? This is perfectly fine. And then my brain will like feed these thoughts like, bro, what if you fail? What if you fuck up? Bro, what if you never grow on this channel? What if this, you know, I would feed this. I'm like, well, get out of here. Get the fuck out of my goddamn. Like, I literally feel the. It's almost like I'm getting fucking beamed. Like some higher power is beaming some like fucking demonic shit in my brain. It's like someone's trying to stop me. It's like trying to the villains like trying to like fucking feed these stuff into my brain like from the shadows, right? I'm like, bro, I always have to counteract it and fight it, bro, because it's like it comes in and sometimes I don't even realize. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're probably right about that. And they're like, wait, why is it convincing me of this? Get the fuck out of here. It's fine. Who cares? Why am I getting excited about this? Get the fuck out of here. Like, it's so stupid. And then like I'll get anxiety about it. Like, but it's just like small random shit. There's other examples, but it's just like small shit. I'm like, why am I getting anxiety about this? And sometimes it's hard to stop it. But yeah, it's the emptiness. And then a lot of times when I get it, it's like a feeling of emptiness. It's a feeling of, fuck. and then I get like shivers, you know, and then I get like my frown turns, and I get like sad. I hate that. But I feel like here's the thing. Going on this, what's the point of me talking about this? I'm saying this because I'm trying to see. I'm talking about like how I've changed. I mean, how like I've experienced this. I feel like others experience similar stuff, but mostly this is just a tangent. Mostly what I'm trying to talk about is people not caring about others, feeling like empty, like they feel empty, like me, and they. It's some people who are just online. I'm just thinking of the people in Twitch streams, just online watching stuff. You know, just watching this favorite streamer, favorite like their favorite like watching the like favorite VTuber streamer or favorite like Korean Twitch like girl who like shakes her ass to show. Hey, I just say on Twitch the Korean girls on Twitch, they do it differently, bro. Every do that. It's basically like softcore on porn. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. You know, they don't have porn in Korea, so like, hey, let's do it somehow. But like, they watch that shit all day, jerking off all day. You know, like being a fucking stuff in their face, Cheeto dust on their hands. It's like, bro, I just feel like it's just kind of sad for them sometimes. I'm like, bro, their lives are so shit, and I'm thinking like, what if like I don't have that life? I don't. If you think I do, I don't know what you're doing. If I did, I wouldn't upload this video. Cause I'd be too fucking lazy. These niggas can't do shit. They can't even they these type of niggas. A lot of the niggas who make channels and they can't upload their channels because they're too fucking lazy. All right, I'm uploading this video right now, which most of these niggas will not do. They're not gonna talk to the camera about this shit. The fuck, they wouldn't do this. The fuck, I got a life, bro. These niggas don't got a life. All right, I do shit every day. Important things. I don't just sit around all day. I have moments where I sit around and do something, just chill sometimes. It happens. Sometimes you need a little bit of a chill. A little bit chill out. But yeah, I do things in my life, but a lot of these niggas don't do it. And for me, I feel like that's the biggest problem. These niggas don't have purpose. They don't have things to do. That's why I feel entitled. They feel like they should just get stuff for doing nothing. It's like, go find a purpose and you realize that it feels good to earn something for yourself. That feels good to do things that get you somewhere. You feel fulfillment from achieving things. Like, bro, it's as simple as this. And I mean this. People are like, oh my god, these people living in malls, basements and stuff. Like, oh my god, I don't want to like work at a job. Even if it's like the simplest job, it's like a fucking McDonald's. Like, who cares? Like, or if it's like working at even if it's Burger King, nearby Burger King. I don't know about that. Or like you working as a janitor. I mean, ain't nothing bad about working as a janitor. I mean, it is what it is. But like, let's say you work one of these jobs, low time jobs, but like, and I'm not gonna lie, I work one of these like on the side, of course. I don't do like full hours, but I work like here and there on the side. I work some like some odd, like I look like like small, like like what I'm looking for. What's the word I'm looking for? Low tier. Yeah, I work just like low tier job, on the side. But these niggas just can't. They feel like, oh, I'm too scared to like go to jobs because I'm too lazy and like, too much work. Bro, how you getting the money for your shit? Oh yeah, your mom will pay for it. And this is the problem. A lot of moms be paying for the kids' shit, and that's what makes them fucking basement dwellers. Stop paying for their shit, bro. And then they get their shit and they don't feel nothing about it. They're like, oh, they feel nothing about it. Oh, like my rich parent just gave me like a new PC, like. Thank you, new graphics card. Like, for me, like, I have like a pretty shit system. Of course, I didn't buy this one. I got this one, gifted to me, but it's got like kind of low specs and shit. I'm cool with it. It's fine. I mean, but I'm trying to upgrade in the future. And when I upgrade it with my own hard-earned money, I'm gonna feel good about that. I'm gonna be like, bro, I bought this, right? I bought it. But all these other little niggas can't say. They can't say they bought their PC because their mama bought it for them. You know what I'm saying? But in the future, I'll be, hey, look at me. I'm already about stuff for myself, and it feels good. Like, every paycheck I get feels great. I'm like, and I feel like these people don't. I was gonna say this. My main point. These niggas don't know this. These like old basement dwellers will never get to experience this. Earning your paycheck every time you get each paycheck each week, or maybe it's each 2 weeks, or whatever your pay period is for your company that you work at. When you get your paycheck, right? That feels good. It feels good. it feels like it was worth it, right? And these little boys, little watching Twitch streams and stuff, they don't know how that is, bro. They don't know, bro. And I was missing out on it for a while. And once I got it, it felt good. Being paid for your hard work, it's good. Long term for me, I'm not trying to do that long term, but for now, pretty good. But yeah, these niggas just don't know, bro. These niggas just don't know. But yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about emptiness. I feel like another thing is the lack of care, the lack of importance. Like, I feel like years just go by and things just happen and people just don't care. I feel like it's the same with this Christmas. I feel I don't know how it's gonna be, but it's kind of how it was last year too. It's like it might have been ever since COVID, but I think it was even before that. And I think it was since COVID, but it might have been since COVID, yeah. But people just don't care anymore. You know what I mean? Like, people just like go through it. They just go through it. Like, oh, it's Thanksgiving. I guess we'll eat something. Why am I gonna say thanks? Oh, it's Christmas. I guess I'll give you a present or something. Maybe set up a tree or something. It's like they just don't care. It's like they just don't care. They don't give any importance to it or nothing. And it's just kind of a little annoying for me because I'm like, bro, give importance to it. Like, it feels less important these days, and I don't like that because I want to have these things be important. But even sometimes I find myself not seeing it as important. And these other guys are like, yeah. And most people are like, yeah, I haven't seen it's important either. I'm just like, it's just sad, bro. It's just sad. But continuation of that last video. So what I was saying was, this is gonna not be great to edit, by the way. This is the first one I'm gonna have to actually edit, sadly. And I'll edit it later or something. But continuation is, my point is on this. I'm just gonna do like a quick little outro. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this rant. I had another unhinged rant, but it was really just a short one, more just talking about like the fulfillment that you gain and how I like that feeling, and I feel like a lot of people just don't have that. I just want to spread the awareness that you should fucking try to get that, and you may be like, oh, it's too hard, but trust me, it's worth it. Like, why do you want to sit around? Like, I realize the difference between me sitting around all day, like eating, doing whatever, watching stuff, and it just felt like kind of boring the more you do it. It's like, okay, watching another show, watching another YouTube video, eating the same snack. Oh, you're drinking soda. Like, oh, it's fucking doo-doo water. It's like, it just feels so much better to actually go do something. Change your food, eat different foods, drink water, go different places, work on your body, get exercise, work on your body and different stuff like that. Don't eat as much. It just feels good. It's just casual shit, but it's crazy how much of a benefit even one of these things is. Like, even just the one thing of like eating a little less can do a big number on you, or getting a little more exercise can do a big number on you. So all I'd say for people who are watching this advice, and I like to give advice at the end of these, is just, cause I've got some other advice, and this one's gonna be like kind of targeted towards the video I just made. So for this one, my advice is do like try this literally tomorrow. Do something small that's like improving your life, and it's all just like little baby steps you gotta take. But do something small, whether that's you took the garbage out, or you got a little bit of exercise, or you ate a little less, or your meal was a little healthier, or if your meal was unhealthy, you ate less of that unhealthy meal. You about to eat. Hey, you about to eat two corn dogs. You ate one. Hey, you better have. Hey, bro. You about to have 10 slices. You about to have 10. No, you better have 5 slices of pizza. But you had 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, 5, but you had 2. You about to eat a whole bucket of chicken, but guess what? You only ate like 4 pieces, or even 2 pieces of chicken. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, make sure you do that. Yeah. Have fun with that. Have fun doing that. Work on it. And do it something small every day. Make sure you do something small. And actually, it doesn't have to be every day. It could be every other day. Just work on it, bro. Just like remember, keep it in your mind. Like I need to work on it. Like something. It can be small. It doesn't matter. Sometimes, some days I don't work on anything new. It's cool. I'll improve myself that day. Like it's cool. But do something at least. Do at least something productive every day. Like every day I do something productive, whether it's a video or I go to work or I don't know, I go buy something or I go like shine my shoes or I go get a haircut. You get a haircut. It's something that's worthwhile. Do something worthwhile every day. Don't just like fucking sit around. Do anything worthwhile. All right. And yeah, stay safe. Don't again. This is one of the things I love to tell people. Don't give a fuck about what other niggas think. They're irrelevant. All right. Do your own thing. Protect the ones you love. Don't take shit too seriously. It's cool. It's cool, bro. Do your thing. It's cool. And enjoy. Enjoy my video. But also, I always like to say this. Enjoy the process. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna die anyways. Just enjoy it. Enjoy the life while you have it. Because you're gonna be gone soon. And it'll all be for naught. Everything you did will be worthless. So just go for it. It doesn't matter. You just go for what you want to go for, Just go for it. Because at the end of the day, it's all going to be worthless when you die. It'll all be for naught. So just go for it. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself.